South Dublin County Council recently passed a motion of no confidence on Board Pleanála just a few days ago, and I think if a similar motion was put to this House and there was a free vote, a motion of no confidence in Board Pleanála would also be passed here. A government minister, one of your colleagues, recently stated that Board Pleanála should be disbanded, and it is hard to disagree with that. I think if it's not disbanded, as has been mentioned, that can cause other issues, but it needs to be disbanded or radically reformed from the current organisation that it is now. This absolute scandal and abuse of the planning process by some board members of Board Pleanála has done huge damage to the faith residents have in the planning process. Confidence in the planning process has never been great, but this abuse of power and recent resignation from the board has brought confidence in Board Pleanála to an all-time low. Communities do not believe they are getting a fair hearing. Most communities and individuals are already at a disadvantage in the planning process because they are not planning experts. They don't have the resources, they don't have the wherewithal to tackle and take on these big development companies and planners. So when they see politically connected individuals being appointed to extremely well-paid jobs and then making decisions that benefits their friends and their families, the list of board members, it's hugely upsetting. It makes people angry and undermines democracy and the confidence in the planning process, because the list of board members looking after families and friends and neighbours seems to be endless. How could they have... Allegedly, yeah. Of course, yeah, if that's helpful. How could they have faith in Board Pleanála? In 2016, a performance review was carried out and made some recommendations. Needless to say, these recommendations were not acted upon. Another reason why the public has no confidence in it, and another reason why Board Pleanála needs to be either dissolved or radically changed, and have a new functioning structure created to replace this, what is a discredited institution. The salaries has been mentioned of the board members, and they are way beyond what is required in my view. 204,000 for the chair, 144,000 for the deputy chair, and 127 for ordinary board members. It adds up to nearly $1 million a year for the board members' salaries. These rates cannot be justified given the jobs they are doing. And Board Pleanála need to have a time limit set to them and for them to make decisions.
Thank you.
Thank you.